What's up, guys? My name is Con. Today we're back with more Raft Mechanic, and I finally built the Mega Raft. I got so excited. I just spent some time building. I think when we last logged out, it was day, 10, and now it's day 21. So, yeah. I pretty much didn't do much. I just basically mined out the entire trader island and sort of built up all this. It's really easy to do. It's just a little bit of plastic, which you get pretty easily from oil, and then a bunch of scrap wood, which you get from trees. And I built up the mega super awesome submersible, and we got like the props on the back now, and it can move, and it's kind of great. And I want to change a few things about it, but I came all the way back to this initial trader island because I want to get cotton, and oh my goodness, the cotton has respawned, so I'm gonna get it again. That's actually fantastic. Yeah, I really just wanted the cotton, and excuse me, thank you. Now we're, of course, on the mission to go get more component kits. I need to do that, and I want to really expand the raft more. We're out of metal, we're out of component kits. I have some ideas for how I want to make an underwater mining rig, but I don't want to talk about that yet, because it's like, you know, the Raft Mechanic mod. We can do all sorts of cool stuff. Apparently even building submersibles, so, you know, we might do some really cool underwater drilling expedition stuff. I do want to get a refiner at some point. But yeah, let's go adventure off to some islands. It's really cool stuff. I'm really excited about the raft now. It feels great. I want to make an automatic driving system that's more of like an automated thing, so we can just sort of have it drive to a location with some sensors to make sure it doesn't run into stuff. And then that way we can kind of set the autopilot and then walk about the raft and do things. Right now it might be a little quick for that because obviously if we fall off, we don't want to be able to, you know, we want to be able to catch back up to the raft. We don't want it to drive off forever. But definitely wanted an autopilot. So essentially all I did is I just slapped a bunch of outboards on the back. You can kind of just stack props on a single bearing. It consumes very little gas. It's so nice. I mean, you can just drive forever. It's so great compared to the land barge, which was just a nightmare. But yeah, it basically has a couple of those collectors on the front so we don't accidentally pick up any stupid materials on the front of the barge. Everything's like super easy to make in this mod, by the way. It's all just like plastic and wood. So you just kind of sit on an island, collect all the trees, and then go get some oil, and you're done. And then I started building this little structure out of some metal, which I need more. But essentially, yeah, we're gonna build this nice little raft up. It's gonna become a semi-submersible rig. We have one little weird thing, which is, you can see I've got those props underneath the back that are aiming down, which I can show you what happens. Maybe it'll work without it. I added a bunch more flotation blocks this time. But for some reason, it's like the boat, I guess it's probably just because the direction of the thrust, but the boat, really, it'll dig into the water. It's almost like it's like planing. It's just probably because the thrust is pushing and the weight is really high up. But you can see without those vertical ones, now, see, we get that tilt motion, and it'll just sort of keep tilting like that. See what I mean? So it's not like a huge deal. You can work with it, obviously. Like, it just, but I didn't like it visually. It kind of bothered me. So all we had to do is just put a couple of those vertical, you know, vertical props. Pick up a nice little barrel there. I love this system. It's so great. You just collect stuff as we drive along. Literally been gathering 99% of the food from that. But yeah, I'm gonna hook these back up. It's all running off a single engine. But like I said, I want to get an autopilot system. I also want to get this into a tank drive setup. Right now we've got like these swivel bearings on the back, and I think it's really silly. I want to build sort of eventually like an integrated impeller drive inside these pontoons. The pontoons are just it's just a lot of stuff. I know you're all going to be like, Con, I can't believe you did all this stuff off camera. Literally all I did was mine trees for like 20 days or 10 days in game. Like, that's it. So it's like 2 hours of doing nothing but mining trees. It's really, actually it's like 4 hours of doing nothing, but we're not going to talk about it, okay? I need to do the quests, which is to find the packing station. There's a lot of stuff to do in survival. I'm really a big fan of survival. You just get to build stuff. I do want to build a piston-powered boat, too, because all we have to do is spin the propeller, and if you spin the propeller, the boat will move, right? Now, this is going to be way too heavy to build something piston-powered for, and it's totally not necessary because we honestly don't even consume, like, that much. I don't even have a gas tank hooked into this. So we don't need a piston-powered engine on it, but I do want to make, like, a piston-powered jet ski just to see how fast we can get a piston-powered boat going, because all you got to do is spin the props, and that'll move, and we can have a piston engine spin those props. So, you know, another motor, that's fantastic. Some food. I love this mod. It's so good. For me, like, I like games, survival games, where you can take your whole base with you, you know? Like No Man's Sky, for example, they just added an update to that where you can build a custom ship and take your whole... yeah, I've been playing that a little bit with the good old buddy Dapper, and it's pretty good. Kind of reminds me of this, where you can just take your whole base with you. And then when I was playing it, I was like, why am I not playing more Raft? Because I can literally just take my whole base with me in Raft, and I can build my base super custom. which is just so much better. Let's see what this one's all about. I love being taller than these rafts. It's great. Oh, that's nice. Oh, a saddle seat. Hello. That is wonderful. That saves us so much cotton. All right, time to see what this wonderful compound has. The spear? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The spear has kind of insane range. Like, look at this. Look, I'm like outranging this guy. That's actually insane. Oh, hello. Perfect. I actually don't even know. I know there's sharks. Okay, so we've been dealing with the sharks. I actually left the raft in the water because taking it out of the water on the lift is sort of a pain in the butt. There's not really an easy lift point. But it doesn't have an armored base yet. I kind of want to just extend the brick down around it or just like metal and do it that way. Although it doesn't really matter. We have so many like floating pontoons. I just built, there's a shark literally right there. You can see the shadow. I think that's a shark. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It might destroy the raft a little bit. It's fine. But yeah, it's sort of a pain to take it out of the ground or out of the water because it's got, you know, a really high middle point and the lift tries to grab it in the middle. And of course, because of that, there's only like a very few spots where you can actually put it down on a lift where it doesn't interfere with something. So I basically just leave it in the water all the time. It's fine. Eventually, we're going to do some stuff to the middle of it and then maybe that won't be a problem, but it doesn't really matter. And anything else on the roof? Just another green chest, and that's not great. We have so much fertilizer, I could probably just do a whole crop on land and just fertilize it and get it immediately, which is probably, oh, that's not gonna make it. Yeah, it's probably what I'm gonna do for the packing station, like when we have to grow crops, because we have to find the packing station first, and then, you know, once we do that, I'll just probably fertilize a whole batch. There we go, perfect. All right, let's get out of here, check out these other couple islands, and then I think we're gonna head over to the packing station. Oh, wait, can I build... What do we got here? 4 component kits. So we get 6 component kits and enough circuits. Okay, perfect. Can I build... Let's dump some cotton in there as well. I want to build a proper seat. Yeah, perfect. Okay, it takes 10 cotton. I want to have at least 1 real seat. We're going to start upgrading it a little bit, right? Because, you know, I need to replace this scrap seat with a proper seat. That would be sort of a good idea. This is one of my most enjoyable survival experiences. Crashlander was a wonderful one as well. I really enjoyed Crashlander with all the questing and stuff. Crashlander is more of a traditional survival because it's got land and things, but this Raft Mechanic one is fantastic. I'm really enjoying this whole mobile oil rig thing going on. And eventually we're just going to completely destroy... Oh, look at all the nodes. There's so much to mine. Although I don't know if there's oil ponds in this. I feel like we have to actually gather oil by hand or with some sort of a thing. Wonder if there's red guys in the Raft Mechanic mod. I never actually got that far through this mod. I don't think I ever exchanged stuff at the packing station. I feel like I stopped playing before that. So I'm curious to see if there's actual like red guys with fight tape. I know there's warehouses. So if there's warehouses, there's gonna be tape bots in the warehouses, presumably. But I don't know if there's gonna be farm bots or what the deal is with that. You know, we've got hay bots, taupe bots already for sure. And then we've got the shark bots, which are only in the water. What's up? Thank you. The scrap metal is great. Everything comes in batches of 20 as well, so you just get so much more. And scrap metal is just a very useful material. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Golden chest, please. Give me something. Really? What's the rare item in this batch? Is it the 3 soil bags? Is that really? That was the worst. I think that was literally the worst golden chest I've ever seen. Not even like component kits, not soil bags, beets, and some glass. And it's like, here you go, man. It's the best chest you could have wanted. Like that green chest was better with a component kit and 4 gas. All right, that's it. We're gonna head over to that packing station. Let's put on the logbook. Set the waypoint for that. Find the packing station. Oh, it's way over that way. Okay, perfect. We're gonna be sailing for a bit. Oh, come on, make it. We're good. Just a flesh wound. See, this is why I want to make some sort of an autopilot system, but I think for now I can actually make one simply by just disconnecting the seat from the motor. Yeah, now we have an autopilot. But I'm pretty sure this is faster than we could swim. So I gotta be really, really careful. If we fall off the raft, we're essentially never getting it back until it runs out of gas. Which will be a while, because this is a level 4 engine, so it's pretty efficient. It's gonna take a long time to burn through all that gas. So, yeah, essentially we can't fall off, but it's good. we need to make, you know what? I need to make a gas container as well. Let's do that. But paint, oh, we need 10 paint for that. And glue, and we don't have, oh, we got 16 paint, okay. So we just need, hold on a minute, let's just stop for a sec. Let's go get some glue. Thank you. Let's go underneath here. Perfect. Might as well grab the oil at the same time. Not sure how I'm gonna make a failsafe for the autopilot. I'd like it to be quick, but obviously I don't want it to be so fast that we can lose the boat. Although if we have walls, like, I'm not really worried about jumping off the boat intentionally. I'm more worried about Scrap Mechanic freaking out and somehow yeeting us off the boat for no reason because we're standing on a moving object. You know what I mean? I need more chests. I need a lot of things. You know what? While all this is happening, let's re-engage the autopilot, actually. Let's, there we go. Let's get going. Gotta be really careful not to fall off the back of the boat. Let's put this seat here. And then, you know, I'm literally playing with fire right now. I can feel it, you know? Oh, these are stacking individually. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, I don't want to stack 10 of those. Let's dump them in there. I'm gonna just ditch the corn for now. I don't really know how I got it, and it's not really worth the 1 inventory space for me. It'll just despawn somewhere. Oh, see, that was the glitch I'm talking about. One of these days, we're just gonna get yeeted off the back of this. All right, we got a fish. That's good. Don't need that. The water can stay there. That's good. Right. We're making a gas. I'm getting distracted by the. We're not gonna run anything. We're fine. This is actually amazing. I really want to build. Like, this is the coolest autopilot I've ever seen. Even though it's not an autopilot at all. But yeah, we've got extra gas motors, so I'm thinking I could put a bunch of propellers there on one gas motor on the one side, a bunch on the other, and then we could just tank drive the whole thing. That's sort of my thought. Maybe that would work. Maybe a third gas motor for the upwards propellers, so they're always on and the thing doesn't lean when you're going. And then that way we could just have, like, you know, the gas motors kind of let us tank drive. Because right now I can hop in the seat and steer and then just hop out, you know, and it's still gonna just drive. Yeah, this would be, and then we can have another gas motor that lets us, like, when we get in the seat, it powers that gas motor. And then, you know, that would give us, like, our boost. So when we're driving it manually, we can go faster. And when we're driving it automatically, we don't. But this is so cool. I love the thought of just being able to get from place to place while actually doing stuff. And then we just need, like, a sensor system on the front. So if we're about to run into something, it just stops, right? Or we could have it, you know, turn out of the way maybe. But I'm thinking probably just having it stop would be a good idea. And look, we're, like, continuously gathering stuff as this is great. All right, sorry, I'm getting so distracted by how cool this is. Did I build that already? No. All right, we're gonna build that. There we go. Boom, done. There's our gas container. Yeah, we have literally 2 extra engines here. We've got scrap seats. Like, oh, it's so cool. Get a wet sign out. Oh, I had 10 corn in here as well. Okay, well, you know, everything's just a disaster. Are we still not there yet? Really? We're like, that's seemingly, I think that's just a fertilizer island. I'm pretty sure we have to go past it. Let's do a little bit of a navigation here. Yeah, no, that's a fertilizer plant island, so we still have to keep going. All right, so let's go there. I'm gonna do something stupid risky now. I'm gonna go downstairs and try and clear out these storage containers while we're moving. Oh my god, I love this. This is way too fast to be doing this. If I lose this boat, we're done. Like, there's nothing, if I fall off, there's literally nothing I could do to get it back. I would have to swim until I catch it. All right, you know, we're literally playing with fire, and I love this so much. That's why the autopilot needs to be just, look at all the gas, though, this thing collects. The really playing with fire move would be to sprint jump across, which is totally a makeable jump, by the way. We're not doing that. We're gonna crouch walk our way back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, this might be a bit of a problem. We can't get up the stairs. Well, let's just, you know what? We could just reduce the speed of this. There we go. Yeah, you can't crouch walk up the stairs. This is oh wait, hold on, I'm an idiot. Can I just not, wait, yeah, I can just get into the seat itself. Okay. Once you kind of get these going, you don't have to, look at this, just gathering. Wonderful. That's so good. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's do a little navigation this way. Perfect. And let's go back to working on stuff. All right, I'm gonna take this glass and try and see. That's actually another thing. Oh my goodness, that was, oof. Okay, that scared, I almost fell. Yeah, there we go. There, perfect. Wanted to just cover that up so we don't accidentally, like, see right here. Yeah, where I got knocked out. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. That took so long to get back. I think the game won't let you get up if you're still moving. Like, I think there's a bit of code in there, and I feel like we were just too fast. Like, we were just on that verge of we might be too quick to, like, the autopilot needs to be just slightly slower because that almost could have been really bad. But anyway, yeah, it needed a thing there. Gonna have to kind of move this around a little bit so that it doesn't cause us to die in that corner. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just about had a heart attack. Oh, you know what? We would have run aground. It's fine. We're going straight at an island. Oh my god, I just about had a heart attack. Holy cow, this thing is too fast. Okay. Okay. We're fine. I'm fine. You're fine. We're good. At least it would have run aground. Oh boy. I wonder, you know what? The autopilot, I think what I'm gonna do is it's gonna have to be built with like a timer system. So when you activate it, it's only active for like a minute and then it shuts off. And then that way we can like say, hey, go forward for a minute, can have it at a really fast speed. And then essentially just every minute I have to come back and hit the button again. And I think that's probably the best way to do it, would be my guess. I think that's gonna be the most efficient. Because otherwise we are literally gonna we are gonna risk, you know, losing the whole thing, 100%. Actually, you know what? We could have always caught the boat. Now that I think about it, the respawn point is on the boat. So even if we lose the boat, that is a good point. If we lose the boat, we could just drown ourselves, die, immediately we'll spawn back on the boat. We can then catch the boat and then go back for our inventory. So that's, you know what? That is a good point. We can make the autopilot really as fast as we want. And ultimately, if you lose it, you have to die and you'll end up back on the bed. So that's not really the end of the world. What do we gotta do here, bud? Deliver the crates to Bertha. What? Who's Bertha? What do you mean, deliver the crates to Bertha? 2 crates? Oh, he needs 2 crates of carrot and red beet. Okay. So I basically have to grow 20 carrots and 20 red beet. That's really... Oh, and I'd have to build a vacuum pump, which we don't have. And a chest, another chest, which we don't have. So we're really... Do we have anything is the question. What do we have on this wonderful little... I can't wait to build this taller too. And then I feel like these pontoons might have to either go deeper or wider. I don't want to go wider towards the middle. They could maybe go another layer on the outside, but they might have to go deeper. Like put them down another level of stuff. And then that way the boat... It's gonna be... I don't know. We're gonna find... It's gonna be cool, man. I'm so excited. You have no idea. All right, so we need 20 carrots and 20 red beet. And we have 3 red beet seeds and 14 carrot seeds. Honestly, that's not... Oh, 17 carrot seeds. Oh, okay, hold on. We're actually doing a little bit better than I thought. Okay, so we have 17 carrot seeds. I kind of want to get 20 of each before I even try to do this farming. So there's 20 fertilizer there, and then there's 20 fertilizer there. So that's literally all the fertilizer we would need. Do we have enough soil to do all this is another question. So we'd probably have to do it in 2 days. There's 5, 10, 15, there's 20. Okay, and then we have another 10 over here. 5, 10, we have another 12. Okay, we're actually, you know what? We might be able to make this happen. I could grow them on the boat too, but we're not gonna get seeds back for that. What do we could craft soil with carrots, that's not worth it. No more soil. You know what? We're gonna go adventure on the open ocean for a little bit. That way I'm gonna finish the rest of this store. So we're gonna get another 9 red beet seeds, another 3 carrot seeds, and another 10 soil. And then once we do that, then I'm gonna come back and actually farm it all in one shot. All right, let's go back on autopilot mode. We're just gonna head over to a little compound over there. And while that's going, I'm gonna try and build some more chests because that would be great. We need 2 more glue. Okay, we don't have any more glue. Can I make more glue or I make all the glue? Oh, I can make 1 more glue. All right, hold on a second, autopilot. We're gonna need to just do a little bit of glue harvesting. I found a glow bug, and I'm very curious to see if I can actually like keep a glow bug alive up here without him dying. Like, I wonder if we're moving slow enough, you know? So I'm gonna build a little cage for Mr. Glowbug there, and that way we can just do a little quick check. Because if we can have a glowbug alive, we're gonna make a glow farm on this at some point. But if the glowbug just dies, then obviously that's not really useful. So I would like to see if Mr. Glowbug can just live in this cage and how long he will survive. Hello! Yes, thank you. Please don't die. Okay, perfect. Oh, nice. Component kits. But now I'm actually rooting for soil. That chest I thought before that had soil that was bad, that's actually a good chest now. We need another 8 soil and then a bunch of seeds. I mean, we could do it in 2 batches, but I'd rather just grow it all at once and then leave. You can see even now, too, the back does sink down. The propellers are surprisingly heavy, I think, which is why I think they need to be, like, integrated throughout the whole system and make a tank drive setup. But we'll use component kits to upgrade the extra engines we have. We'll make that all happen. It's gonna be so cool. Build, like, a really tank drivey thingy and autopilot it, and it's gonna be great. Have some buttons you can turn on or switches. You, like, go forward and need some sensor systems, and I got ideas. It's gonna be a pain because sensors, like, to upgrade them take component kits, and, you know, we don't really have a lot of that. Whoa, bro! Jumping off the roof! You okay? Oh, well, we're gonna die. No, maybe not. Chance sake. Get the power of the walk. Free the walk inside you. Oh, straight from the udder to your mouth. Okay. Oh, God. You're gonna die. Thank you. You know, now that I don't want component kits, we're getting component kits. You know what I mean? Like, it's like how it goes, isn't it? Whenever you don't want something, you end up getting it. Not gonna complain about the sun shakes, though. Sun shakes are just OP. That's, like, the ultimate food. Another component kit. Okay. Like, we're doing great in component kits, this building. 7 component kits in one building is phenomenal. But, you know. Not what we're after. Oh, all praise the golden chest. Okay, another timer block. That's good. That's good. We have 1 timer block already. I don't actually know where I got it from, but there is 1 in the base. Here we go. Wow, that was great. I backed up so far I fell off. Perfect. Oh, not gonna make the jump now. All right, let's see if this compound can give us the seeds and soil that we need. I'm not super optimistic about it, but, you know, maybe it'll give us all the stuff we need, and then we'll be able to just, you know, do some growing, but I have a feeling we're gonna be adventuring for a bit. I think I'm gonna spend some time on the open seas, you know, really do some adventuring, get some more component kits, just go compound to compound. Eventually we'll get all the stuff. It's just a matter of time through, you know, various things. Oh my, really, bro? Wow. Wow. Thanks, dude. Thanks, appreciate that. You know what? I'm gonna free the walk inside me. Oh, no. Instead, I'm gonna, whenever I think of dehydration, I'm gonna think of sunshake. No problem. Alright. Bro, I'm coming here to kill you. Yet again. Come here. Really? Really? Alright. That was cool. I've never seen that before. Dude just literally did the work for me. Thanks, dude. Oh, boy. Almost through the entire building and still no beet seeds, soil, or, and there's no chest up here. Yeah, no beet seeds, soil, or, carrot seeds. So that's really, really unfortunate. Well, we're gonna go to another building, I guess, and, we're gonna see if, oh, that's not gonna make the jump. Yeah, the boat is sinking now. The boat is weirdly sinking, and I don't really understand why. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm literally gonna just keep autopiloting compound to compound until we get enough material to do all the growing, and then, you know, we'll grow up 20 crops of each and then turn them into the trader. I guess I could actually start keeping, wait, is our glow bug still alive? He is, that's awesome. I could start keeping the carrots, because, like, with these 3 carrots, combined with the 17 seeds, that's enough. That's all the carrots we need. So actually, that's not the worst thing in the world. And then if we had beets, we could do the same thing, which we don't. But yeah, I'll have to start actually collecting that. Oh, I guess while we're doing this, we might as well get this done, because I did collect the shells for it. So let's do this. Let's get some more glue built. There we go. And then let's make this glue. Let's put you over here. And then let's grab, you know what? We're gonna upgrade you again to level 4. Because we have the component kits to do it. All right, now I think we should have enough stuff to build that. Perfect. There we go. Another chest. Those are so expensive. And we already don't have enough to build another one. We're gonna need like a bunch. We'll have to build like 6 here, 6 here. We're gonna build this into like the workshop room. Oh, perfect. We're beached up. Excellent. Well, let's disconnect the autopilot. Hey. Perfect. Your destination has arrived. Oh, it really sinks. It really sinks when you beach it up on the shore. Yeah, I think it's too much weight in the back, I think, with all the, like, loose objects and stuff. We'll have to deal with that. Oh, there we go. Finally got some soil. Nice. Nice, perfect. I actually realized that I thought I was gonna stop recording a bit ago, and then I got excited by like more compounds, and I just started looting again. I'm really actually enjoying the survival experience. I think every like sort of survival playthrough starts off really slow, and it's kind of tedious, and there's a lot of like building you have to do. But now I'm at that point where, you know, the building is sort of like expanding onto things, and, you know, we need more materials for sure. We're extremely poor, but, you know, we're at that point where we can kind of progress a little bit and move around from place to place, and it makes it exciting, and you get to do all this cool looting and still get mostly component kits. I'm really, like, I can't believe I'm looking for terrible items and I'm getting good items. How crazy is that? Who would have thunk? Oh boy. Oh, there's no more soil. Nice. Okay. Okay. We're almost there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm going to keep looting some compounds until we get enough material to do the growing. And then we're going to go back and grow a ton of stuff. This is not going to be enough. Oh, blueberry though. Hello. That's wicked. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you think of Raft Mechanic. I honestly love Raft Mechanic as a survival series. I think it's really, really fun to play. And I really enjoy the purpose-built building. And the boat is so great. Like, this is already as big as our other boat we had in that Nomad survival series. And it's not lagging, which is fantastic. Because the Nomad one was just a really, really laggy mess. And I like boats, you know? I like trains too, but I like boats. And maybe we'll make a boat train. And that's a shark. We're going to get out of here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hit those buttons. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And we'll see y'all next time. There's literally no compounds out here. We got to go way over that way. I'm going to engage the autopilot here in a sec. Yeah, we're super sophisticated.